Okay, guys, I educate you all the time. Now, it's time for you to educate me. I'm up here in the Sierra, up here at, 8,200 feet or so at Aloha Lake. Really, really cool. Anyway, I'm sitting here marveling at all of this great stuff. And I don't really know what it is. I kind of know what some of it is. This looks to be a penstemon of some sort. It's so beautiful. It's really short. It's only like a foot tall with the blooms. And but I'd love to know the species name. And what else? Look at these little yellow wildflowers here. And there's the leaf. I want you guys to like put some comments up and be like, it's kind of like a contest. Who's the first person? Who's the Sierra wildflower expert? This is your day. This is your video. So you can look like a star by naming all this stuff and teaching me. But look at this rock pile, this granite rock pile. This is a really ubiquitous plant up here. I don't know what it is. It's really pretty. It's like pinkish flowers. It actually has little thorns to it, a little bit. And what else? There it is growing up into the rocks in the morning light. We're gonna wander down the slope. We have a really good example of these bulbs. These are some sort of bulb coming out of the ground. It reminds me of all the cool stuff you see from South Africa. Isn't it funny that I know more about South African plants than I do about plants in my own backyard? I know that's wrong, but you're gonna fix that today. So tell me what that bulb is. Here's a cool little daisy right there. Isn't that pretty? Almost looks like an erigeron of some sort, but what do I know? You guys will straighten me out on that one. And moving right along, I'm going to pass up a few, so they're not the best examples, but let's see, what else do we have? We have some really wonderful xeric ferns here. We have this real silvery fern growing out of the rocks. This guy will grow in really dry conditions. Want to know what that is? I'm guessing this is a buckwheat erigeron, right? Of some sort, but I don't know the species. And we've got our sedum, super common up here. I should know the species name of that, but I don't. You're gonna fix that. And I have another really pretty sort of lush green fern that's coming up, you know, really side by side, like so close to the xeric silvery fern. Lighting's not the best, I know, but let's see, here's some on the other side. This lighting's better. You've got it over here. Look how pretty that fern is. Isn't that cool? And then right above it, in the cracks, you've got this guy. It looks like when he has juvenile foliage, he has much finer texture. Assuming that's the same fern, which I assume that it is. And moving along, look at how beautiful that fern goes in the crack, and then it invites its buddy, the green guy. No discrimination there. That's good. So another one that's really interesting down here, and actually I don't know if it's edible or not. So what did I do? Yeah, I ate it. And it tastes really good. I want to learn the edible plants of the Sierra. Here it is here. This one's kind of ubiquitous everywhere. We've seen it all over hiking from Emerald Bay to Aloha Lake, which is a great hike. These little berries, they're really sweet. Probably shouldn't like eat too much of it. Whenever you want to try a plant you don't know, taste it, wait for a day, see if your tummy does funny things. If it doesn't, you can try a little more, and then so on and so forth until you've decided you're not getting sick from that plant. Anyway, use caution for that. Don't blame me if you eat something and, bad things happen. So use your own judgment. What else? Here's the one that I'm really interested in right here. This is some sort of, I guess it's a sedge, and it's so dense. And I'm thinking this would be a cool plant for the Bay Area. Maybe they already sell it, but look at how dense of a stand it makes. Probably needs a fair amount of water because it's kind of in this little draw. There's not a lot of evaporation up here to counteract the dryness that it experiences. because it is pretty dry at the moment. But this is a really beautiful plant. I might even take a little tiny piece of this home with me, see if I can grow this. And that's the shot that I'll leave you on, this beautiful, lush sedge. Help me out, people. I need to know what these plant names are. Did I just say erigeron when I meant to say eriogonum? Try to say that 10 times. Eriogonum. Eriogonum. I did go to speech therapy when I was younger. I always wondered, why can't I talk like everyone else? And check out that penstemon right there. That's a beauty. This is my favorite, I think, in all the Sierra. I took a photo. I'll insert the photo in the video right here. This is a pretty one, but the other one I took a photo of was really striking. But the mosaic here of wildflowers is just so beautiful. I can't even tell you how pretty it is up here. I'm so excited to be here. Anyway, I highly recommend. Oh wait, look. I'm gonna take speech therapy until I master saying eriogonum. Eriogonum. I can't say it. Anyway, there's a beautiful morning light. Penstemon lit up. Let me know. I want to know the name of this one too. Quite beautiful. Let's see if I get a close up. Oh, no, he went away. I have a little bee who's a tease. Yeah, he's skittish. No close-ups of the bee today, sorry. And here is Pyramid Peak, right next to Aloha Lake. Not sure why they called it Aloha, except for maybe the fact that there's so many little islands out there that when you're swimming, you can island hop, which is what I did yesterday, while my crew, which consisted of my son, my 2 daughters, and 2 of my daughter's friends, watched. The island hopping was quite fun. I highly recommend it. The lake is really not that cold. It's only about 65, 63, even though it's complete, total snow melt coming off of the mountains here. But I do think that the lake, it's so shallow that it has time to warm up, so it's not so bad. And that's where we are.